Welcome back to Dreamcatchers. With us in studio today is Margaret Standup. We're talking about art and displaying some of our local artists. So earlier we mentioned that you have a second art project that you're working on. How is that going?
It's going well. It's going really well. It's a little slower than the first. I'm actually doing a show again. I had just signed up with Martin Loft at the Cultural Center. So I am planning on doing another show in August, but it's coming along. I'm having to work a little harder this time. I just started work again, and it's a full-time job, so I don't have that much time really right now to paint and focus just on my art. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to find any little time, right now to do it.
How do you manage that? I mean, not only do you work full-time, but you're also a mother of 2 children, and you have a boyfriend, a house to take care of. How do you manage to fit in your artwork into your busy schedule?
I don't know, really. Weekends, nights, I spend a lot of time not sleeping. That's basically the time I have, or any little time in between whatever I'm doing. If I'm cooking, I have my art set up and I'm just running back and forth and cleaning and cooking and taking care of somebody. So it is difficult. It can be.
What makes you stick it out? Are you ever just like, I can't do this anymore, and you throw the easel out the door? Like, what makes you not do that? What makes you continue on this path?
I don't know. It's more of a feeling of it. It's something that it's not just. I would rather just say I don't want to cook today and throw it out. Painting is something. It's a getaway for me. So to do that is something I would probably rather do over, most of my chores that I have. Because it's something where I can just escape. I can put on music and everything goes away and I'm just focused on that. So it's, it's kind of like, it's a getaway, like how other people would say they would go exercise or, scrapbooking or something, So that's how it works for me.
So what are some of the themes that you focus on in your art?
My first show, the theme was mostly, just culture, a lot of our culture. So that's kind of still what I'm doing, but I'm kind of going into a new phase. I had recently gone to an art show in the city, and what I had noticed in this art show was that a lot of Native art showcased a lot of the pain and hurt that our people have gone through. And for me personally, I've done a lot of work to try to get past that. So that's something I want to showcase in my work, just so that other people can see the beauty of what we have and not all the pain that we come from. So that's kind of like my new twist right now, is that I want to show people that we're proud and that we have a lot of beautiful things in our culture, and it's not all about the pain that we've gone through in our history.
Can you talk about one specific painting right now that maybe you're working on, or one that means a lot to you right now?
I have like 20 of them going right now. One that I'm really itching to get to do that I've kind of dropped it though a little bit, is I have a pretty large painting that has all of the nations on it. All the Gastoas are on it, of each nation from our confederacy, and I plan on beating them all. I've done some research to see like the different styles of each nation and stuff like that. But right now it's the time to do that. Like when I start doing something of that size, I don't want to stop. So I'm like trying to pick a time when I know that I could just keep going with it.
What's the longest amount of time you've spent on a painting?
Probably the lacrosse sticks that I painted at my first show. That was, I don't know, 40 plus hours probably in that one because of the...
You must really love your job.
I do. Yeah, I do. It was, I just kept thinking, somebody will love this and somebody will hang it somewhere in their house or show it off, or something. That was the thought. And I was so passionate about the idea to say, like, okay, I want to make lacrosse sticks, like the wooden and plastic. So then I got the bright idea, let's bead the mesh. Halfway through it, I was kind of like, what was I thinking doing this? But I loved it. I loved how it came out. The amount of work was, it was a labor of love.
So before we sign off, what kind of advice would you give a young aspiring artist?
Just to do it. Just go out there, do it, have the courage, find the confidence to do it. Don't worry about what other people are going to think of your art. You're not going to please everybody. As long as you can please yourself, that's all that matters.
Well, thank you for being on the show today, Margaret. For Dreamcatchers, I'm Lauren McCumber. Hair and makeup provided by Gogodzio's Beauty Salon. Thanks for watching.